Hey, this is Nevin again with DISC-IT, bringing to you Season 9 of Cooking on the DISC-IT. And today we're releasing a very special Merry Christmas recipe, so don't you dare go away. Welcome back. So today we're releasing a new episode. We're going to show you how to do something awesome just in time for Christmas. And we got a guest chef that has never ever been on the show before. It's been around it for years and years and years. Finally got her on. My daughter Bree.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Weezy. So for years, she's missed the opportunities to be on the show because of soccer practice, or school, or something like that. Now, you guys have already seen Jazzer. She's done Bananas Foster on the show. Little Nev's done DISC-IT Dogs before with Dieters. And Desi's been on with Mom doing the honey chili chicken. So finally got all four of my little Rugrats on the DISC-IT cooking show. So what we're going to do is Bree is going to show us how to do something that a lot of people ask for. And what we're going to do is we're going to make some awesome sirloins on the DISC-IT. We're using the flat skillet. So, hey, Breezy.
Hey, Daddy. So the real trick to making a real good juicy steak is just to sear it on a real hot flat skillet.
Nice. So we got this thing on super hot. We're going to probably go ahead and add a little bit of butter and oil. Now the butter's going to burn real quick, so we're going to add the oil first to the disc. We'll take a scoop of the butter in there, throw it in there, and we'll put the steaks on there, and we're going to sear it. Now, what we're doing here is a little bit different. This is one of my dad's favorite breakfast recipes, and this is steak and eggs. So we're just going to show you how to do the steak. We're going to sear it. We'll probably do about a medium rare, and then we're going to cool the flat skillet down, and we're going to jump into doing some over easy eggs. So because this is going to cook so fast, we're going to take a section, opportunity real quick, and we're going to get into the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. So today's question is, how long have we been making DISC-ITs? Well, gosh, it sure seems like time flies. We've been making our custom DISC-ITs for almost 10 years now. We've got thousands and thousands from all over the country, Japan, Australia, Canada, Mexico, all kinds of stuff. So it's been such a blessing, such a fun product to be able to make, especially because each one is made for each individual customer. So whether you like elk or deer or trout or bears or butterflies or hummingbirds or anything you could think of, it's all made it's all incorporated in the DISC-IT. So to answer that question, we're going on in our 10th year of making DISC-ITs, and many more to come. So thanks for that question, and keep them coming. So now you got a chance to hear this week's question. But before we get into Breana steak so quickly, I'm going to jump in. Let me show you this week's Spotlight DISC-IT. This week's Spotlight DISC-IT is the Southwest Pottery DISC-IT. This has pottery stacked vertically all the way down the DISC-IT. This is one that my wife actually requested, that said this would be really cool you ought to do. Of course, I put it on the back burner until somebody actually ordered it. And then I told her, wow, the Southwest Pottery is so awesome. She looked at me like, I told you so. Anyway, so you can see the Southwest Pottery DISC-IT on the pattern section of the website, along with several hundred other different DISC-IT designs. Also, keep in mind, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, pin us on Pinterest, like us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. There's so many different things you can see both about the DISC-IT and the recipes. So thanks for choosing DISC-IT, and we'll make any design you want for the custom DISC-IT grill. So now you got a chance to see the Spotlight DISC-IT, the pottery. I know, Bree, you're ready to teach me how to do these steaks. Everybody's been asking about how to make the best steak on it. So, Bree, you got, what do you got, a lot of bit of heat?
Well, we want to turn up the DISC-IT real high, get a lot of heat. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're going to add...
Let's put the oil first.
Yeah, let's do some butter, yeah.
Butter. So we're going to put just a little bit of oil, maybe a little bit more. There we go. You know, run this around, and then more butter. We're actually using some margarine.
Margarine, yeah. Whoa!
Big time. And then steaks on there. And these things are going to sear real quick. Nice. That is super, super, super hot. In case you can't tell by not being able to see me through the smoke.
You should add some more margarine.
No. So we're gonna let that sit for, because those things are about 3/4 inch thick on those sirloins. We're gonna let those sit for just about 30 seconds. While those get done in there, we're gonna switch over. We're gonna feature this week's featured business. Instead of using this opportunity to feature a local business, we wanted to just come into your home and tell you thank you for everything and wish you and your family a very warm and welcome happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thank you, have a very safe holiday, and see you next year. So now we got a chance to see this week's featured business. We got the steaks, we flipped them real quick. We're gonna let them sit there for a couple more minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and get the eggs ready. We're gonna do Dad's favorite breakfast over here. Like the steaks, about medium rare. So we gotta go ahead and throw some over easy eggs in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the flat skillet or the burner almost all the way off. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of butter, but I'm gonna try to cook the eggs in the corners. We're a little bit further away from those steaks there. So you're gonna give me a couple eggs there. And then probably turn that all the way off because that holds quite a bit. So give me a little bit in the corner up there. It don't matter. Nice. Put it over here. Love over these eggs. Give me a little towel here. Now, you guys remember back in season one of the tricks to be able to cook over easy eggs is you take that spatula and then you cut that open right next to the yolk, relieves the pressure on there. That's going to be real quick. It's still a little bit hot for that, so I'm going to let it sit. Now, one thing I failed to mention, can I have the Costa seasoning? Instead of using sauces, whatever, because this is a really good cut of meat, we used Albuquerque seasonings, Costa seasoning, which is like a salt, pepper, garlic mixture with some other stuff in there. You can always add a little bit more to taste if you want. We actually soak this on there. I actually keep a bottle of this in my truck because we're always doing cooking events, whatever, and I'm always wondering about when I have the sauces, whatever. So, quick shout out to Albuquerque seasonings using that up. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up over here by putting a small splice in there. I'm going to flip my over easy egg there. Same thing for the other one. And then Weezy, if you'd be kind enough to get a knife ready. Quick shout out, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. Hope you guys get to enjoy some really awesome times with your family. Thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys have been there for DISC-IT, being part of the DISC-IT family. I always, I mention it, but we're truly sincere when we say that we do have the best customers in the world. Of course, the best employees, the best customers, the best vendors, all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. Oh, it's going to be good. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, they look amazing and they smell so good.
They do. So it's about time I got you on the show. So we'll call this Breeze Sirloin Steak and over easy eggs, which is Papa's favorite breakfast.
Sounds good to me.
Let's get this set up. I'm gonna try this thing out. Look at that. That's set up over here. Got some over easy eggs. Can't wait to cut through those things.
Dibs.
Cut into that. Dibs. I'm gonna cut that steak open and.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh, perfect. Get a couple pieces and we'll share that together, and then make sure you cut that over easy egg open for us. And you know what, maybe we'll throw a little bit more of that Costa seasoning on top of the eggs. I didn't put any on there. Nice. So Weezy's finally showing me how to do this.
Somebody's gotta.
Somebody's gotta. Let me show this to the camera real quick. So we got sirloin steak. This is cooked about medium rare, so that's perfect in my opinion. Over easy eggs on the DISC-IT. So, oh, you look at you go for that one up.
Oh yeah.
I got my over easy egg. Don't get the bite in the same thing here. Cooking outdoors has never been better.
That was perfect.
Why are you taking it away?
Because it's mine.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Cooking outdoors has never been better. Disc it.